Alrighty, we're back. More Outer Wilds. Exciting. We will hopefully be finally getting some things done, like the sun station. Hopefully can find a way to get there. I did have an idea for how to go about that, so we'll be enacting that small little plan of mine. Then there's also the dilemma of the quantum moon. I have a there's two planets that I've decided on needing, or that will possibly have access to the North Pole to actually access the sixth location. And also, last but not necessarily least, I don't know how important it is on the priority list, but we're going to be sorting out. Let me get thing. There we go. Ah, it's a little loud. Also, I've been recommended to turn up my brightness a wee bit. So we're upping the gamma just a tad. As supposedly, it's a little hard to see. It looked fine on my end, but I can understand it probably didn't translate too well into stream. But third thing that we need to figure out, let's begin, is the Voyager, whatever it was. I can't remember what the space station in Brittle Hollow is called, but also figuring out where that dastardly little probe went off to, supposedly and theoretically, to our good friend the Eye of the Universe. So, in regard to our situation with getting to the sun station, I had an idea. It's gonna be a little boring, I think, but since I can't just... Where the hell am I? There we are. Oh, I'm hurtling towards the sun, aren't I? Alright. As I was saying. No, it's not Ember Twin we want. We want Ash Twin. Autopilot, please. Okay. What I have in mind is it's going to be boring, but since I can't really navigate to the teleporter thing, there it is. There's the sun station right there. Since I can't navigate the cacti efficiently via the matter of what will we call it? Our process of hold on. There we go. Jetpack. So the next best thing is to go there whilst well, it's slowly... What the heck is going on? Why is my ship... Oh, because that's a up teleporter thing. Alright, we're just gonna park here then. There we go. So, it might take a little bit. I'm not quite so certain on the logistics of how long this will take, but getting there while the sand is slowly lowering is probably the best bet we have for getting inside. Now, the only difficulty that might be had is probably going to have to do with the fact I don't know where in the... Oh wait, hold on, what am I doing? I should be able to... Or maybe I'll be able to mark it with my ship. Speed up. Booster. Ooh. Ow. Bonk. Ship log. Ash Twin Towers. Okay, no, it's not going. It's going to be one of the ones on the ends. That's all we really know for certain. don't know whether I'm gonna need to go, or in what direction I'm even going to need to go in to reach it, but we'll follow along the sand pour, and hopefully we'll spot it. I believe at least from what I remember, it's one of the it's the tallest one, and we don't even need it to necessarily be at its lowest or anything. We shouldn't have to wait too long, if I recall correctly. It's been a little while. I haven't played this in a week, obviously, but try not to get sucked into the sand fall. But hopefully we'll come across it soon enough. Hope everyone's been having a lovely time in whatever they do. We're just gonna be enjoying a nice little stroll alongside our lovely sand pit. Oh look, there's the teleporter. As I recall, that one's for purely testing, and these ones were the actual intended energy stations. Lovely lore this game has, honestly. It's quite neat. Very well done, I would say. I will note, I don't think I will engage, buy, or what have you, the DLC, though, as I don't... It's not really an interest to me. Not to say that I don't think it would be good. I don't have any opinion, obviously. I haven't touched it, but more so than anything, I just would... Ooh. Ah, this is the sun. Here we go. Ooh. Did I miss my opportunity? No, I don't think so. I don't think I did, at least. Yeah, no, here we go. Time to shine. Up, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Owie. We did it. There we go. My genius knows no bounds. But yeah, no. You haven't missed many shenanigans, Rixie. I just had to refresh my chat because it wasn't updating and I was getting a little worried. And once again, it's proven that doing so is a good habit to get into for me, apparently. Any fun readings on here? Seems not. But also, hello, Rixie. No, nothing there. Alright. Now we just need to wait for this thing to shoot me. There we go. Alright. We have arrived. Perfect. Ooh, what do we have? These are the 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. 6 minutes and 35 seconds ago. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Warning, opens emergency door. Well, let's open that up. See what's... Oh. Owie. No, 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 no. Get me inside. There we go. Well, that was scary. Alright, we're in the sun station, guys. Fun times. I tripped on my way out of there. I didn't know at what point the gravity would just give out on me, but that doesn't look healthy, what's going on out there. The orchestra that's been following me throughout my journey is going crazy right now. Let's see what we've got here. Pi. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Yeah, well. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission: determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. Wow. These people had beef. Alright. Whoa. Could I get onto this? Thank you. There we go. Ow. Flinging myself. Any scrolls up here? New information, pretty please. No, this just seems to be a nice little observatory. Okay. What do we have down here then? Okay. Don't launch me into the sun, pretty please. Star has reached end of natural life cycle, now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 14 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm sorry, I have 2 minutes before this thing gets destroyed. Okay, I don't have a lot of time here. What's this? Ash Twin Projection Stone. What have we got? I think I've read this one, probably. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Pi, I hurt for you. My friends, we all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Adea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances, though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Sun. I don't want to be here for too long, it seems. Otherwise, I might get consumed. What's this gonna show me? Oh, yeah, inside the Ash Twin project, of course. Nice little art. Alright. How much longer till this station gets eaten? 1 minute. We have barely 2 minutes. Less than, even. Is there anything else here? I'm trying to see if there's any scrolls, but I don't think there are any. So, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the— Aw, you have gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is not going well. Go that way. Damn you. Oh, no. I've been mildly flung off. Oh, I think I'm going to be... Yep, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Sun time. I'm doing a pretty good job of orbiting it. Yo, look at all this. It's making some angry noises right now. Oh, look, one of those, flares. Whoa. You know, I'm impressed, honestly, at this point, for how well I'm able to orbit the sun without being pulled straight into it and, you know, melting. Hmm. You guys think I could, like, slingshot myself towards, Oh, hold on. I think I'm finally being pulled into the sun. No, I'm still orbiting it. Hmm. You know, by now I would have... Oh, hey. Am I about to... Okay, now I burned to death. That was a difference of all of, like, maybe 2 seconds, whether I cracked my skull open on the comet or melted into oblivion on the sun. And I don't know which one would have been worse, honestly. Honestly, somehow getting my orbit to accurately smack myself into a comet as it passes the sun would have been more impressive. I'm a little disappointed. That's not how I went. Alright, well, is there anything else to discover on the sun station? Because I didn't really see anything else. No, seems that was it. Okay. According to my computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. So, we can't disable the sun station. We're just screwed no matter what we do, because disabling the sun station, in theory, would just, well, do nothing. It's not the problem. Somehow our sun has reached the point where it's just going red giant and then instantly into... Oh, wait, that might actually be... The issue might actually be the sun station existing. That sends it straight into supernova anyways. Because red giants... You don't just go straight from red giant into supernova. That one's strange to me. Okay, last thing we have is the quantum, or second to last, because there's still the issue of the vessel. Don't know what I'm missing at the Nomai grave. But, the vessel should... I don't know what 3 symbols I need to activate it or whatever that thing was, but alignment angle diagram. But okay. 6th location is where I want to go next on the quantum moon. While I like idly in the back of my head try to think of how to do the vessels puzzle, but there's 2 locations I think to go for. Timber Hearth doesn't work, and neither does Ember Twin. Brittle Hollow, I don't believe worked. Giant's Deep, the North Pole, is encompassed by a tornado, as I recall, so it's between Dark Bramble and Brittle Hollow that the Quantum Moon is going to accommodate us, I think, for getting to the North Pole. Can I actually, like, mark the... No, that's not gonna happen. Alright. I forget where there's the accurate... what's the word I'm looking for? The accurate, tracker for the... Was it Brittle? I think it was Brittle Hollow. So, we're going to Brittle Hollow. We're going to try and force the Quantum Moon to... how shall we say this? Oop. Try and get the Quantum Moon to hover over a planet that we will benefit from, hopefully, which will either be Brittle Hollow itself or Dark Bramble. Up which... who bloody well knows at this point. Probably people that have successfully finished the game, at least, but I mean, that's not me. At this point, I think I made pretty clear. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Alright. Where, oh where... I think it was Brittle Hollow that had the tracker. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just delusional. Regardless of that, I'm keeping an eye out for the quantum moon in case it shows up around here. Yeah, no, I thought this one had the tracker, the accurate tracker at least, but I don't know that it does anymore. I can't remember where it was exactly. Hold on. Hold on, let this land. Going to take a look real quick. Ship log, Brittle Hollow, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Northern Glacier. No, it wasn't Brittle Hollow that had it. Where was it? Because I know the one on Addle Rock, I think it was, doesn't work. Is it Ember Twin that had it? Yeah, it's the Ember Twin that had the locator. Hold on. Mark that. Whoa, bumping into things already. I'm always a little delulu. Alright. Autopilot. Oh my god! Note to self, don't autopilot while on a planet, because apparently whatever AI decides how I try and navigate will just chuck me straight into the nearest object and kill me. By the time I had processed what was happening to me, I had it was already too late to try and stop that. Okay, we're just getting an easy reset. That's what that was. Okay. Quantum moon locator, here we come. My god. Yeah, I just tried to put on autopilot, and like any good artificial intelligence, it tried to kill me first and foremost. I say tried, no, it just successfully murdered me, is all that happened there. Alright. Get to that quantum moon locator. And try and track down our good friend, the moon of quantum behavior. Do not accidentally land on Ash Twin in the process. There we go. Alright. So, here's the issue, though. It's currently at Dark Bramble. Oh, wrong button. Get that snapshot. But here's the issue I'm gonna have. Because, yeah, no, it's out of my line of sight now and gone. Okay. Now it's over there. Over there. No, I don't want it at Giant's Deep, please. Are you going back to Dark Bramble now, or are you just... Yeah, it's at the 6th location now, which we don't want. It's at Dark Bramble again, but... Okay, try and... keep it on Dark Bramble. And don't... What the... Don't... you missed me, turning on autopilot, Damn it! I already forgot my own rule. You missed me turning on autopilot while already on a planet, and then having the autopilot AI just murder me. But that's about it. Oh, we also made it to the sun station. Okay. Scout launcher, it's at Dark Bramble right now. I don't think that this photo is exactly going to keep it there. Especially since I can't actually see it right now. I'm impressed. Okay, there we go. Now we go inside. We go inside. Hopefully it should still be at dark. No, it's not. What the hell? What even was the point? Okay, hold on. I'm just going to try and do this from inside the ship. This is going to be wonky as all hell, but... Oh, set timber hearth now. I don't want it there. Set giants deep now. Really don't want it there. This is the most scuffed way to do this, I think, but I'm not really given much choice in the matter with how it's behaving. Ow! Stop going to giants deep, you rat bastard. God damn it. That way, no, I don't want you there. Where's that now? Dark Bramble? No, that's Timber Hearth, isn't it? No, that is Dark Bramble, I think. No, that's Brittle Hollow it's now pointed at. No, I don't want that. I want Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble is my first choice of reference here. Now it's at Timber Hearth. I don't want it there. This is probably the most scuffed way. Stop going to Giant's Deep, you rat. Alright. Now it's at Dark Bramble. God damn it! Every time I try to move away, my poor ship just gets utterly slapped around. I'm probably doing this in the most inefficient way possible, but I'm committed at this point. Stop going to places I don't want you to. It has a personal love for Giant's Deep, I have to say. We're trying to get to the 6th location is what I'm trying to do right now. Is it at where I want it to be now? I think it is. Yeah, no, my death at the sun station was interesting. I got kind of flung off it while I was trying to transition, or go back over to the teleporter after finding everything there was at the sun station, only for it to very quickly say, lol, lamau, and ping me off. I got a pretty good handful of orbits out of it. Ow. That really messed me up, it seems. It probably doesn't matter realistically because I'm not expecting to leave this place, so we're trying to get north. Well, yeah, obviously it's hard to get to the 6th location without the quantum moon. It was more so just the final goal here is to get to the quantum moon. Don't tell me it's occupied by a giant seed. Well, this is problematic now. I need this temple to be on the North Pole to reach the 6th location. And now you're telling me... Now you're telling me that Dark Bramble also doesn't have the ability to accommodate a North Pole. Okay, so it is Brittle Hollow then that I believe it wants us to... Yeah. Full rotation, it's no getting in there, so... The north of the moon is shrouded in mystery. Smile. Don't tell me that there's some special beans I need to do in order to get it. What do you mean, shut your eyes on the quantum moon? You speak in esoterics now. Yeah. How would I go about that, then? There's no campfire to sleep at. Okay, guy. I'm not asking you to solve it for me, I'm just speaking out loud right now. I've done that mechanic a lot while on other planets. Damn it. These are really hard to reach right now. There we go. Fix that. Anything else? What else do I need to fix on here? Woo. Yeah, no. Shut my eyes on the quantum moon. I don't know about that one. Where's the temple gone? Oh, damn it. Oh, there it is over there. Alright. I will say, I'm curious about the fact that nothing on the South Pole seems to actually move around from what it looks like on the quantum moon. Oh god, how do I get back in here? Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. So, ow. E. E. I'm being tossed around in my ship. So, close my eyes on the quantum moon. Trying to think. I don't remember doing. Have I done that on other planets? Oh god. Oh, it seems my retro rockets aren't working. Or are at least damaged. Oh no, that's firing retro. I thought it was still talking about repairs needed. I was about to say, like, wait a minute, they're firing right now. Undershot target. Yeah, no, again, don't tell me. I'm just, like, I'm verbally expressing my trying to process this. Trying to get it to spawn on Brittle Hollow. There we are. Try to enter it without crashing and burning myself. What the ho? Slow entry, slow. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. The entire northern part of it is cut off completely. Alright. We're just gonna... Could you? I'm not gonna meditate until next loop, because that will definitely just kill me. Wait, hold on. What was that underside there? Well, now I'm on Brittle Hollow again, so I have... Alright. I understand how to move between planets now. Yeah, I know, I noticed that was a purple flooring there, that was not... Yeah, hold on. Oh, you bastard. God damn it. Okay. So... Shut off the light now! Nope. There we go. Ah, well. Fascinating. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of sixth location and quantum entanglement. Well, let me tell you right now. What is that? Where am I? Close that door real quick. Open again? I appear to be in a crater. I see now. So, yeah, no, I have now ended up in the... The only issue now is that I needed to get to the North Pole. It always seems to be at the same... like, point on the planet, or on the moon. I can't get it to move to a different location. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Actually, that wouldn't... Oh, I'm on Giant Steep now, aren't I? Yeah. Only issue now is trying to... get this bastard onto the North Pole. Preferably with me still in it. Now that's the part that I'm a little fuzzy on. So, trying to think... Oh, I think I have an idea now. Okay, hold on. So, want to get it a planet that at least has a northern section on the northern hemisphere. There you... No, you rat bastard. There... Oh, there we go. Close that. Turn off lights. On lights. I'm still here. Now I'm on Timber Hearth. There we go. Now I need you to be on the North Pole. North Pole. North Pole. North Pole. There we are. You see, here's the thing. I didn't realize that turning off the lights in here and closing the door would actually full blackout. What are you saying wait for? What? Have I done something wrong here? What am I waiting for now? carry on? Okay. False alarm. Here we are. Here we are. The quantum... Well, the quantum of quantums, I guess. I'm not gonna huck myself out of the quantum moon because I am concerned that it would in fact kill me. I don't imagine there's many options around here for safe exit. I'm sorry, you're alive? Solanum? Yeah, we probably don't speak the same language exactly. That way? Oh. It's like two different quantum... Oh, pick up me stone. I was, for some reason, not registering that. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you people just have magic powers. Okay, the me to you. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. A bit presumptuous of you, honestly. Alright, pop that back in. Me and the quantum moon. Is this your first time on the quantum moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Alright, hold on. Identify. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. You are not allowed to explode now of all times! No, no, no! You can't do this to me! I was noticing that my time pausing power stopped. Imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however, perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. Sorry to tell you, buddy, you've been here a long time. Alright. You identify. Ask all the... I mean, I can come back here, technically. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home. Now call it home? I'm so sorry to tell you this, dude. I am on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Wow. Pretty. Alright. That was a little uncalled for, game. Let me tell you right now, that was unnecessary. Alright. Well, I'll be able to track down the sixth location a little more easily now that I have put together the last pieces I need for the do's and don'ts of getting to it, so I just need to find the quantum moon first. It can spawn fairly instantly, honestly, can't it? I just need to actually, like, find it. Is it over there right now? At Dark Bramble? Hold on, can we try and get it to spawn close to me? There you are. Hold on, don't. There we go. Alright. Easy landing, please. Easy landing. Don't go too fast. There we are. Alright. This is a good one to have gotten early, since I can actually reach the north fairly quickly. And then we just need to get it to bring us to a location. Come on, north side, please. Where are you? There you are. Hey, buddy. Open up. And close it. No, not what we want. We don't want to be at the sixth location just yet. This one seems to be Brittle Hollow. No, we cannot reach the north from here. Okay, close. Okay, I don't think it actually fully shut down. What the heck is this? Oh, this is probably Timber Hearth, isn't it? Yep, there we go. There we go. And we go again. Nope, not where we want to be. Not where we want to be. Just turn the lights off and on again on repeat. Where is my funny purple floor? You know, I'm now realizing... There we go. Perfect, perfect. Let's try and be quick about this now. Hey, Solana. Okay, so I didn't get to ask all of the me questions. Alright. I did me and Quantum Moon, me and you, me identify, me explain, just not Eye of the Universe. Suppose we could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Oh. So the suggestion here is that since Solanum could observe me going up, that it would allow me to actually reach it. Okay. That would work. Maybe. Who knows? We did the you identify. No, my clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. Yeah, sorry to tell you, that's not gonna happen. That's no longer the case. I am on my first pilgrimage. All Nomai and my clan journey come of age. Even the eye cannot be reached from here. The quantum moon remains special to us. I have journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Yep. Okay, what about you, quantum moon? Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Oh, so you are aware that you kind of are actually technically dead. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear that... In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Yep. Alright. We've done all the you... Identify and explain. Now! These are the two tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. Okay. Explain the quantum moon. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? Several times. The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now while at the eye. From this we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, the moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way, the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually became quantum too. Makes sense. Identify. This is the quantum moon where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Okay. Quantum moon, eye of the universe. Did I do this one already? I don't think so. I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it's currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giants Deep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being the moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Alright. Eye of the universe, explain. I'm creating a new game in the future where every time quantum is mentioned in this game, you take a shot. There is a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Identify. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. Is there anything else I haven't asked? So I think I've asked all of the Eye of the universe, right? Yeah, I've already done all those. Eye of the universe and me. Okay. I think I've done all of the combinations here. Oh look, drone. Looks wibbly. Can I ask you to, like, just look up while I launch myself up there? Please? Like, just look up for, like, about 5 minutes while I launch myself directly at it. Is that an option here? Where's the stone for just look up for the next 5 minutes? I don't think I'm missing any of these. I've done you, identify, quantum moon, me, universe, and stone, or explain. I've done quantum moon for identify, me, I, and explain. I've done me for all. At least I'm pretty sure. Either way, I'm gonna launch myself up there. You wanna watch? Damn it! Rat bastard. Where's my ship? Guys, I don't have my ship anymore. Where is it? No! Friend! Okay, I'm meditating. I lost my ship, so, and thereby I don't believe I can... well, I could have actually navigated, but I have... I think I was running low on time at that point. Sippy. That is indeed what happens when my intrusive thoughts win. Alright. Also, I kind of wanted to check the log, see if there's anything else I need. Because I'm not sure that... Yeah. 6 location. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive, wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. I met a living nomai named Solanum at the South Pole. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Oh, didn't mean to exit. Okay, to summarize, we've discovered the north and 6th location of the moon, we've talked to Solanum, and we're aware that the location of the eye has been found, but have we... Hold on a second. Hold on a second, actually. Quantum moon, get over here. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Do we have a way to get there? I don't... Trying to think here. Whoa, lighting. Alright. Alright, just a gentle landing, please. Gentle, gentle, gentle landing. Alright. So, northbound. My best guess is that I have to use this some kind of combination of scout launcher and signal scope. Checking through the ship's log may be useful. We've seen something that helps. Alright, we're gonna be doing a little reading. Oh wow, it's on top of Solanum. Poor Solanum. Okay. Not with the button I meant to press, thank you. Okay. Found my visitors to the quantum moon always arrive at the South Pole. The only thing that we have on the planet itself are the shuttle and the shrine. And obviously Solanum. But clearly Solanum doesn't want to look up to help me. The vessel's the only other thing that we haven't really fully explored, at least that is even noted on any of the web. Okay. Okay, basic yes or no question for the wisdom of one who has played the game and knows the answer in a simple yes or no answer. Could I get to it right now as I am? Or is there something else I need somewhere else first before I could get to it? Yes or no? So I can't get to it right now. Oh. This does not help me. No followed by yes. That's not an answer. I just want to get there again. Well, I'm positing this conundrum. I asked too many questions at once. Okay. Simplifying it down. Can I... No, you cannot get to it as you are right now. Okay. Well, then I have screwed myself a little bit here. Okay, I did kind of ask two questions. I was kind of stuck mentally. Is my ship going to still be here if I go out? Okay, I know I cannot get there. Yes, I need something. Okay. My ship is no longer here. I'm meditating. Sippy. that was my bad. Okay. Where do I need to go then? What am I... Do I need the vessel? Is that what I need? Because I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else around here. Smile. Don't just smile me. There's also something I'm apparently missing in the my grave too. Can I mark the vessel? Yeah, cool. Helpful. What am I missing at the my grave? Am I faintly... But the opening was too small for a single Nomai to fit through, much less an escape pod. Vessel's beacon was dying and would soon be gone completely. I am on the final stretch. The only issue is that it's with these final, like, tiny, like, micro puzzles that I have yet to fully figure out. I'm just gonna be failing to put them together properly, and as such, that this final stretch is going to be a final 5-year journey. Like, that's my issue. Autopilot that. Put this on. So, you mentioned last time I was at the vessel that I did have the answer for what to input there, but I don't know from where or what. Like, the final stretch is going to be a final, skull bashing is what it's gonna be. Hear incoming messages, but from other Nomai vessels. Remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. 8. Slipping, sliding around. Alright. Abby, what have you done? I saw a notification there. What have you done, Abby? Okay, I'm gonna try and go to the duplicate signal that is the graveyard, in the hopes of maybe finding what it is exactly that I'm missing. Abby, I swear. I'll unpack that at another time. I'm trying to focus on figuring this out. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Is that must just be a piece of the vessel, right? Because that looks strangely quantum to me. I could just be delusional. Yeah, so they couldn't get in, we know that much. What else is there? Nothing signal-oriented, it seems. What am I missing from the graveyard exactly? Put that away. I remember there being a, like, tablet before to read off of, but I'm not seeing it now. Oh, they were hugging. I remember having a tablet to read off of the first time I was here, but now I don't even see that much. Oh, that was the one I knocked aside. Whoopsies. Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm not sure, really. What could I possibly be missing here? A lot of you guys are, like, hugging and stuff. I'm really not a fan. That's the Nomai, another Nomai I knocked aside. The fact that I can't even see the, like, panel that I read the, first time is interesting. This guy was facepalming in his final moments. That's honestly sad. Hmm. Alright, well, I don't think I'm gonna see anything specific really here. And whatever I'm missing, I feel like is very minor. So for now, we're just gonna not waste any more time and head on over to the duplicate signal of the vessel. Hopefully avoiding accidentally aggroing any form of oversized space fauna. Oh no. Owie. Alright, this one I want to try and enter fast because I don't want to end up spending ages here. Hey, buddy. Yep. So... Oxygen refill. Spot a tree, walk toward it, enjoy. Is that really how easy it is? I don't feel like it's that simple. Illuminate dark areas, detect hazards. I feel like if you can't tell that that's a hazard down there, you've got a problem. Test the environment. How are we looking? Still a little ways off from safe zone. I want that poster. What a true and relatable poster. Sippy. Alright. I think we're safe. Yeah, we're a safe distance now, it looks like, so. Head on over here. Thankfully, the opening in the hull that allows us to just go. Is that another escape pod right there? Yeah, that looks like another escape pod that just kind of got BTFO'd from the start. That's tragic. My on-hand orchestra is going crazy right now. Regardless of that, though. Alright. Oh, velocity match, thank you. Alright, refuel. Hop on out. Lots of skeletons. I'm upside down, aren't I? Flashlight on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, my dilemma now. I didn't realize that there was an underside here. Hold on. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. Iskall, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly as, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anana, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. So that's where they first encounter. That's where the downfall of this clan began. Alright. Pop that over that way. Roll. Roll. Okay. Stop moving. What could this possibly need? Oh, wait, hold on. Just a second now. Am I being foolish? Hold on, just a minute now. Please come this way. Is this going to open up the door back here, or do I need to power it on first? Which is something I do not know how to do still. Okay. You have the map for the ball, but something here is wrong. What do you mean something here is wrong? Alright, hold on. Map for the ball, but something is wrong. I know you're giving vague-ass NPC hints, and I don't take issue with that, but I fear for my competency in these puzzles at this point, as mainly I'm concerned that my mental acuity isn't there for it. What's going on here? Blue. You're nothing wrong with the hints you're giving. It's just me struggling to put 2 and 2 together here. I'm not bothered by the NPC slash main character saying, this isn't right to dialogue. Trying to think. What's this way? Dead end. Is there... The answers from this point on are timed. That would help. Is this a matter of I need to get here sooner, or a matter of it happens later here? Because if it... I feel like it's probably I need to be here as soon as possible. Yeah, no, smile. I'm guessing this is a one where you need to get here ASAP before it goes badly. This is not point 1 on the sat nav. What the fuck does that mean? Okay. I'm guessing... To be fair here, I don't know what... Fuel level critical, yeah, whatever. To be fair here, you say that I have the map for the, orb, the sphere, but I don't. I don't know what it is. I may have it, that doesn't mean that I know where it needs to go. I'm just kind of wigging around. Hold on. No, go back. I have seen it. Am I able to see it if I look at the ship computer thing? I must be able to. Otherwise it would feel weird to have to go to there first and then like memorize that in that one go and then come back here. Yeah, fuel depleted, whatever. I'm not exactly in a precarious situation here. Oh. Alright. Map mode. Ash Twin, Quantum, Sunless City, Anglerfish. No, nothing there. Ash Twin definitely doesn't have it. Sun Station, nope. No, my mines, no, nothing there. Esker's Camp, blah blah blah. Hollow's Lantern, no discoveries yet. I don't think there are discoveries to be made on that planet. I'm gonna be frank with you, game. Rybeck's Camp, Tornadoes, Escape Pod 1. Old settlement, mural 1, 2, and 3. The Hanging City, Black Hole Forge, alignment diagram, no. Symbol, Bramble, Ocean Depths, Gabbro, Orbital Probe Cannon. Ah! Probe Tracking Module. Okay. So, L... Do. And then a sideways S by the looks of it. Okay. Well, I imagine that, as you said, there's something else I need to do or grab time sensitively before even coming here, but I want to see if it'll at least do something if I put that on. Oh. Ugh. Nausea. Hold on. Reset this. Allen key, charity ribbon. Big N. No, then it won't reset it. Hold on. Ah! Is that the beginning now? No. Hold on. Reset, please. Move down. I'm sorry, am I not allowed to even go? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So, let's start simple. L. The, as you say, charity ribbon. Move that there. And then the sideways S. I believe that's how that was. I might have been slightly wrong, maybe. Might have made my S the wrong way around. That's my best guess right there, but it also is probably just inputting it doesn't mean anything if things aren't working. I'm double checking my S orientation. Your coordinates are correct. Okay. So that is how to put them in. It's just a matter of something is wrong. Probably has something to do with the what is this again? The warp. Oh. I know where I can get a warp core. I know where I can get a powered warp core. The only issue is that's gonna kill me permanently when that happens. If I do that. Are there any other warp cores besides the one currently inside of the It's all timed now. What the fuck? But if I take the... But it says that if I take out the, there's an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. If it disables the Ash Twin project, my memories don't get sent back in time and I just perma-die, though. Is that not the case? That's not fair. I can't just get the bad ending because I didn't manage to time everything perfectly. What? I feel it feels cheap. Fake. All right. So basically our situation is thus. I gotta get the I gotta get this working. I gotta put in the coordinates. The final 22 minutes, so to speak. God fucking. So, in basic, what I need to do is there somewhere I need to go first that like is important to go to first before hitting the twin project and getting our new warp core for this place? Because it does take a while for the Ash Twin project to even be accessible. So is there an important pre-Ash Twin project place to go before, because that'll leave me even less than 22 minutes technically. Is there anything I'd like to see before starting the timer? I can't really think of anything specific, but like, is there anything that's important before, or is it just like, once I do that, that's the end game essentially? Where I'm basically speed running the last fucking few minutes of the game. While we wait for the sun to explode me. The only things I'm missing on the ship log is the quantum cave pretending that there's something I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I know everything from the quantum cave. It's just hassling me. And what else is there? I don't think there's any. Oh, there's one thing in my grave supposedly I'm missing, but again, I didn't see anything there just by looking around. But yeah, no, I think I've seen everything really. Frozen jellyfish. Don't think there's anything left for me to find. Yeah, explode me, whatever. Alright, I will be right back. Gonna top up my water. Water refilled. I'm back. Cass? Yes. I'm alive. I did say that I was grabbing water. Okay. Medical grade sippy. Okay. So... There's Brittle Hollow. From what it looks like, at least, I don't have anything else in specific. I'd like to try and visit the Quantum Moon again. To see about... Ah, there you are. I'd like to first visit the Quantum Moon and see, like, what interactions I can have with the... Oh, I'm so stupid. Where have you gone? Over there, of course. No, I'd rather you go somewhere I can reach the north from. Where's Giant's Deep gone off to? There you are. Is that the Quantum Moon I see? I believe so. Yeah, that looks like the Quantum Moon. No, focus on that. There we go. Okay. So, I want to visit the Quantum Moon one more time to... Or rather, I want to visit the... whatchamacallit? The 6th location to see what kind of interactions I can have with the, Whoa, 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 whoa. What was the plan there, game? Don't, no, don't fall into that massive thing. Okay. Match trajectory. Just go in. There we go. Alright. Now, what I want to do is just play around with the Eye of the Universe. See if there's anything I can do with that. Trying to think if there is even anything else that I haven't done that I'm at least aware of. I want, before I do, like, obviously the actual run where I try and get there and out as fast as possible, I want to do, like, a trial run to see how much time it takes. Close that. Why did I turn that on? Off. No, 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 none of you are what I want. There we go. The... what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, no, as far as I'm aware, at least, up to this point, I don't think there's anything I'm in specific missing. Could you, like... Okay, maybe I'm too close to the North Pole for it to... There you are. Okay. Come on. You know where I want to go. There we go. Alright. What else? What else? But yeah, I want to do a trial run of the, obviously the final run, as it were. Hey there. How are you doing, Solanum? Alright, so first... Emergency Scout Recall activated. Okay, so that's just not happening, essentially. What about... That's just the quantum moon fluctuations. I don't get a fluctuation of the, Eye of the Universe, it seems. Go a couple extra loops so you can grab lunch. I mean, I can delay, sure. I've done all the questions with you. Anything else around the quantum moon to discover? Hey! It just sucked me in that time. Against my will. Alright, well, that's gonna be a meditate next loop since I've lost my ship now. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do to pat for time? Don't know why the quantum cave isn't giving me the credit for finding whatever is left there. The vessel... Original Maya encountered from the Eye of the Universe, and the Maya were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. Yeah, so the other Nomai are probably off somewhere just... Or they might not be. I like how they talked about, like, the end of the universe or something, but, like... Like, they were gathering because the universe was ending. But, like, that was, like, hundreds of thousands of years ago. Like, that I get that's, in the grand scheme of things, pretty fucking urgent, but... I mean, I feel like they were rushing. Might have been million. I can't remember how many commas were used for the number system for that, but Ash Twin Project is the ultimate thing in the middle. Orbital probe cannon, quantum moon, the vessel. Not every planet gets a super important, like, big thing to highlight. And I'd argue the orbital probe can't. Oh, well, I'm seeing it now. The big ones are the major things, I think, that are, like, vital to the importance here. The launch module and the control module, obviously, but the main thing is this. The coordinates, which they need to be put into the vessel once it has a proper power source from the warp core. And then I guess something to do with the quantum moon. Where are these coordinates? Orbital probe can has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe statue. In the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ashwin project. I found my coordinates marking the location of the Eye of the Universe. So those are the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe, which will be put into a freshly powered vessel from the Ashwin project. But the issue, I mean, wouldn't the issue at this point, though, be that the vessel, is broken? I don't imagine that, like, it's going to be moving much is my thing here, and I don't know if, like, I'm gonna need to do something in that regard. Quantum Moon, I understand how that works pretty decently up to this point now. Alright, where's the Ash Twin project gone off to? Ah, it's over there. Let's see. I wish that in game there was a timer, or like at when you figure out the time gating of everything, that it would give you like some way to keep track of how long the cycle has been going for this time around. Oh my god. What the heck? Autopilot's trying to kill me again. Alright. Where was I? Welcome back, Abby. So let's get ready to do a quick trial run of trying to do the mad dash. Well, damn, this is going to take a bit. I don't want to leave, though, because I'm going to get trapped in doing something else for ages at that point. And thus run out of time. Ooh, I don't want to be on this part of the planet. Hold on. Move away. There we go. Safe zone. So... I wish that I could refer to the log and let time continue to move. Because right now, as it stands... put this on. As it stands, at least. Plan is... go from Ash Twin Project, rush to get back to the vessel, which is gonna honestly be the hardest part, to be fair. Without, dying. It would be really unbecoming if I get snapped by a anglerfish in my, like, rush to get this all done before actually even getting to try and do the, what have you. I don't really want to, Now here's the thing, I want to keep my ship close to on hand, but I can't let it be on the equator here, or else it's going to be, sucked up onto another planet, which is something I very much don't want to have happen. What is going on? My ship was acting up there a little bit. Either way, though. Going to need to wait longer. Ugh. This is going to take a little bit. Well, this is another thing that confounds me ever so slightly. That's the sun station. But yeah, that's another thing that slightly confounds me, is that I've already lost track of what I was trying to say. Good job, me. Is the timing, I think, is more than anything, because it already takes a while for the sand to all go away so you can even get into the Ash Twin project. So that's already like 10, it's feeling like it takes about 5 to 10 minutes, so that's 5 to 10 minutes of your already very limited 22-minute window to get this done. It feels like time that should be spent doing other things. But at the same time, I can't think of anything else to do because I can't just... There's nothing else to prepare, to my understanding. It's just a 22-minute window, but actually it's more like a 10 to 15-minute window. Ooh, hello, interloper. Oh! Ever so minor schizo rambling, but don't mind me. Alright, I'm just gonna... No, I'm not going to park it here, actually. This is a bit too close for my liking. Yeah, here it comes. I'm already in my suit. What am I doing? Alright, just gonna hop out. Come on. Pass by, please. Sippy. There it goes. Nice scroll. I'm gonna be taking the scroll with me, honestly. So, I can't remember which one is the one we want, though. That's gonna be the first issue here. So we've got portal, or elevator one here. One with cactus and is much more destroyed than the other one here. Whoa. Felt like I slid around a little there. Good times. Starting to reveal more stuff over in that direction. Where is the portal? Hurry up, please. No, I'll figure it out on my own. I'm pretty sure it's... Okay, I say pretty sure. I have no clue. I think it's this one. Because I feel like I remember walking this way, and I went into this left one here. Let me get in here and hop in this scroll first. Friends, visiting the Hanging City. We are planning the Ashwin project at the High Energy Lab. I think we have read this. Come Lost Ember. Imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. How much longer till that? Ooh, it's getting close. Okay, I'm starting to... No, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Alright, I'm ready. To be wrong, probably. Knowing my luck. Yeah, I was wrong. Let me back, let me back, let me back. No! Put me back! There we go. Alright, it's the other one. It's one that person was crawling towards. Remember that. We remember that the one we want is the one that has a corpse desperately crawling to it. Hey, hey, dude, you got games on your phone? Hey. No? Okay. Well, I mean, I tried. Is it almost here? No. I feel like I'm waiting at a bus stop. Let me tell you, I've had some awful experiences with those. I'll never forget the time that I was sat at the bus stop, rain pouring, and I watched the bus that was supposed to turn in to, you know, pick up at my stop, as it's supposed to do. And then it just drives along the straight. It doesn't turn onto the road to pick me up at the station it's supposed to pick up people at the stop that it's meant for. Nah, it just kept on going straight. My oxygen's running low. Yeah, that was nightmarish, honestly. Pouring rain, and I watched that bastard just keep on going forward down the road. Not even thinking of turning by the looks of it, and I was just left flummoxed. Utterly baffled. It doesn't help that buses only... Why are you coming from that way this time? Hold on a second. When did you change direct... Oh, wait, no. I was on that side. What am I thinking? I'm so dumb. Professionally stupid. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Something's not right here. I've made a minor miscalculation. Hold on a second. Hold on. Why aren't you sending me? Have I made a miscalculation? A misunderstanding, if you will? Isn't this supposed to be sending me to the, Work, damn you. I've gotta be a little more... I'm time sensitive here. I don't exactly have the luxury of being patient. Need to stand at the alcove on the back so you don't get sucked up. What alcove at the back? What, like right here? No, so there's a roof. There is no roof! Okay, hold on. I mean, there's a roof here. Owie! Oh, I forgot about my oxygen. The cubby hole. I see. So stand it, man. So honestly, my getting teleported there the first time was more of an accident than anything. I think because I don't remember doing that in the first place. All right, attempt number 2. First trial run, horrid failure. We go again. I flummoxed everyone else when I managed to accidentally end up in the Ash Twin Project. Ow. Ow, ow. What can I say? I'm just a professional at managing to stumble my way into success. Alright. You know, for being such an advanced species, you'd think that maybe the Namai would have, you know, cobbled together a more sensical system for, you know, constructing everything. If I'm remembering rightly as well with that, I think actually what happened that, like, sent me into the Ash Twin Project accidentally was, like, the sand pit was on its way to me. And I was, like, in a panic trying to avoid, you know, getting sucked up. So I went into there, which I guess accidentally ended with me getting into where I needed to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I have any better ideas? No, technically not. I'm not an advanced species society capable of interplanetary time travel warp technology. But I mean, I'm just saying. Maybe they should have spent less time trying to make black holes as portals and maybe, you know, invested in some proper architecture, you know? That's all I'm saying. We're just gonna follow along here. Speed up a little. There we go. I just like how everyone's camps produce enough industrial but architecture hard. Frowny face. I mean, I think something about this system just makes people inept at architecture because we've got a whole planet. Like, my species was born on that whole planet, but they were like, nah, we're making our one village in this crater, and we're making, we're gonna be the most nonsensical about how we evolve and build our society in just this crater. Like, I don't know how we sustain ourselves as a species. But as I was saying, I like how one campfire apparently it produces enough industrial quantities of smoke to reach outer orbit of the planets. I think we've almost made a full rotation. Yeah, looks like we've almost made a full rotation now. Nearly there. And hopefully it will have descended enough for me to at least see the towers, ideally. Yeah, there's the sun tower about to be accessible. Now for the twin towers. The 1 and 2. The one with the massive gaping hole in it is our target. Ow. I'm just gonna sit down here and wait. POV, you're the ant that I stuck inside of an actual hourglass. Yeah. Lord of the Rings is looking weird. Could it hurry up here? Man, at this rate, I'm actually just gonna quickly head over to my ship and refill on oxygen. Give me my fuel. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, into the alcove. Here it comes. Ooh. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Successfully got in here in a decent amount of time. Okay, no real fuel engine boosting to get in there, but up you go. What's this one? Artificial gravity control off, please. Grab that. Oh. Then screech along here. Then quickly make way back to ship. Please don't tell me that I turned it off. Yeah, no, not actual run. God, you scared me there for a second. Back to the ship. Oh, that's great that it's on the other side of the bloody sun. Get in line with that. Yeah, dude, every time this thing fires the retro rockets, it nearly kills me. I buckled in just in time for that. Okay. Cancel autopilot and just try to get in. Now we try and get to the duplicate signal quickly now. Now this is the part that is going to be annoying. Is just waiting here in the midst of, you know, trying to speed run. Also anxiously knowing that if I so much as mildly piss off one of these guys, it will end everything and I'll just get the bad ending of you got eaten by anglerfish. Womp womp. Sucks to suck, loser. Okay, can't see them anymore. Quickly now to the vessel. We're prepping for the final run. You missed out on another very interesting way for me to have nearly died early on in the stream, but I think only Rixie was around for that one. Maybe a couple other people. But I managed to somehow fling myself off the sun. Well, not somehow. It is fairly, I would argue, fairly easy to accidentally fling yourself off of the sun station, which I did. Which sent me on an interesting orbit around the sun for a little while before I very nearly, face first, cracked my skull open on the interloper while it was passing by. Pop in there, roll around so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Pop that there. Input coordinates, which are slanted L. Charity cross. And sideways. No. Sideways S. And then you would do that. Yeah, no worries. Nothing wrong with being in listening mode. But yes. People who have obviously like already familiar with the game and all that, how much time would we say is necessary to have that done in? Was that a good time? Was that like a sufficient amount of time to do that in? What am I doing? What am I doing? Ship log. So once that's done, it'll bring me to the 6th location / quantum moon / the eye of the universe. And thusly, well, enough time, that was plenty. So is it just more or less that like I need to do it and once I've done it like I'm safe, or is it like once I've like hit launch I'm going to be in a situation of I'm still on a timer? Well, I know how long a loop is. I just don't know how much time I technically have left right now because that's not really provided to me. And I didn't think to start a stopwatch. But am I still going to be under pressure once I've, you know, launched myself into the eye of the universe? Why would I tell you that? God damn it. Allow it. I want to know if I'm still going to be an anxiety-ridden mess on a timer once I get to where I want to go. Because, like, I feel like... Here's another thing that I'm, like, curious about is, like, the, what the hell does this thing do? Like, I have the ability to put the power in this direction. What the hell is this? What is this? What's this do? I don't have the schematics for this damnable ship. We know you've got plenty of time. The music hasn't started yet. That doesn't answer. That's not an answer. I want to, like, is this going to open the doors in the rest of the ship? Is that what's going to happen? It does something but requires power from the... That's what I figure, but I don't... Once I warp, I'm not going to exactly have the freedom of time to explore back here, I feel like. Skeleton, good evening. Because, like, there's 1, 2, 3... Yeah. 4 different doors back here that I want to explore, but I don't know how long I have. Why not start the new loop and find out? I hate this. I don't want to be like I enjoy my time to explore this ship, not desperately crawl around worrying about how much time I have. Okay, well, at least answer me this. Once I flip, if I put in these coordinates, what's the word I'm looking for? Once I put in the coordinates, we'll go into the next loop for now, because it's gonna be a wait on the bloody sand planet anyways. If I put in the coordinates and then initiate the jump, I assume is what that one in the power ball thing in the coordinate initializer, I'll call it. If I activate that, will I not be allowed to explore the rest of the ship anymore? Just answer me that, please. Because I want to know if if I need to explore the ship first, or I'll not be allowed to actually, you know, look around. Because from my understanding, at least, it sounds like once I input those coordinates, I'm going to just straight up launch myself straight into the eye of the universe. And that doesn't sound like it's going to give me much time to, you know, do much exploring. Let me put it this way, alright. Go off. Let me break it down for you. You're going to warp somewhere, meaning very far, far away. You will no longer be affected by the explosion of your sun. You'll be that far away. Okay. That was partly my assumption, but I didn't want to, like, you know, time sensitive myself in case I wasn't understanding it right. That's more than anything what my problem was, because I don't know how far away the bloody eye of the universe technically is. For all I knew, it was like just on the outskirts and we weren't seeing it. Okay, so I can warp safely and have my fun exploring and looking around. Thank you. That's all I needed to know, because time-sensitive things stress me out. And I didn't want to be stressing about exploring the ship while... or stress about my limited time while exploring the ship. My poor blood pressure would not have survived. Yeah, well, if the eye of the universe is quantum, then I'll just, you know, like, take a picture of it while I go exploring. Easy. Oh wait, no, because then I'll... oh, God damn it. Okay, yeah, I'll explore the ship first before initiating a jump. God damn it. You make a valid point. Alrighty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, dude, relax. Alright, we'll try and quickly, explore the ship and see what we can find first. And hopefully I'll have enough time and won't accidentally, like, move my mouse around too much while reading anything that we find in there. Then we'll carry on with the warp once I feel that I've sufficiently explored everything in it. Unless, of course, I accidentally, you know, hurtle myself straight into a, anglerfish and, brick my save. I mean, to be fair, in technicality, even if I do brick my save, I know where everything is, I know how it all works at this point, so I could technically just do a speed run anyways to get, it done on a new run, if it does, like, full-on delete the save if I die in the midst of it. It's not technically the end of the world. It'll annoy the shit out of me if I die to an anglerfish by accident, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. I feel like some poor sob out there has, in fact, just started their final run. Or even hell, just accidentally ripped out the power core because the black hole core, because I was so tempted to just rip that out. My intrusive thoughts were screaming for me to pull the core out the first time I went down there, and let me tell you, that would have been the end of this run. Not even just this timeline. It would have been the end of my run as a whole. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't get too close. Visit the ship real quick so that I can refill on my fuel and oxygen levels. Up. And that's the north. I want to go south. Here we are. Okay. Bop, 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 Could I, like, just start digging up the sand a little bit, like, to speed this up, maybe, you know? How's everyone doing? While we wait for the, hourglass to make its full round, how's everyone doing? Everyone having a lovely day, lovely time, lovely whatever have you? Night, evening, brunch, lunch, end of the world. I feel like I'm curious about how what exactly the teleporters are, aiming for when they grab things. Because in theory, technically, shouldn't they also be teleporting metric tons of sand to all of the other portals? There we go. No value in trying to do the oh, fuel speed up. Alright. Get you over here. Wait, up. Get that. Pop over here. And grab. Thank you. Alright. Where's my ship? Maybe the sand molecules get separated into very tiny bits. Yeah, but this shit's been running for literal eons. How much sand does this planet need? Is there a way to put this down, or am I just gonna be... Okay, we're just flying with it. It's playing the end music. Why is it playing the end music? The sun's not about to explode all of a sudden. Off schedule. Well, yeah, I could tell it was a variation. It's not the same, but I was just like, this sounds a little too familiar, and I don't appreciate it. Like, my fear response is being activated against my will. It's being cinematic. Yeah, but what if you just ripped it out without reading anything about what this does? Like, what if you did a no reading run? Okay, duplicate signal this way. I could hear the muffled variants of the end theme. Okay. It's a leitmotif symbolizing the end of something else, clearly. Alright, nerds. Alright. Holding this thing in my hands is making me anxious. I'm gonna be real here. How are we distance-wise? It looks good. I can hear them breathing out there still. Alright. Vessel. Hey there, big guy. Come on. Where am I? What am I looking for? Oh, this way. Bouncing around. Oh. Pop this in. Whoa! All of a sudden, there's gravity. What's this do? Owie. Now is not the time for that. Wait a minute. What the? Okay, so just this is powered right now. It's making noises at me. Hold on. Don't rocket myself down the hall at 90 miles an hour. I'm sorry, is this supposed to be doing something? I've put it on the other end. It's not doing anything. Is this supposed to be doing something, or am I just being foolish? Alright, hold on. We're just gonna put in the coordinates. Sideways L. Charity Cross. Sideways S. So do those doors open, or am I just mistaken in that belief? Because I thought that putting... Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. We'll be back to you. What if I just stand in here? Nope, nothing. No, those doors don't open. Okay, so I was led astray and delusional. Then what does putting it on this side do, if anything? Because I couldn't. I'm not sure if. Yo, do they have like charging ports here? Pick up warp core. I'm sorry, is that the warp core? Oh, that's the broken warp core, isn't it? Yeah, that's the broken warp core. Alright. Oh, I guess I just warp. Oh! Gonna get a picture of that one. That's going in the album. Is that our son over there? Ah, I see. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this is gonna go in my scrapbook. Hmm. Hmm. Any chance I can see the quantum moon show up if I, like, look around enough? Yeah, just like you see the quantum moon pop in, say hi. Alright, where am I going? Dark and mysterious, this place, let me tell you. You know, my personal suspicion about, you know, throwing yourself into the eye of the universe is you die. That's just my personal theory, you know? Like, throwing yourself into a literal, what seems to be black hole adjacent thing. Yeah, no, you're just gonna die. What are you talking about? Oh my god, it's bright here. Turn on my flashlight, hold on. Oh. They're screaming at me now. Oh, trees. It just seems like a lovely place to live, honestly. Am I coming out the other side? Alright. Alright, I don't appreciate this at this point. Where am I going? What am I looking for here? Alright, hold on. We're switching modes. Light. More light, please. Any signals? Ah, you're right. There you are, you rat bastard. Ooh, me. As I'm actively turning around. I can't really help the fact that I get turned around easily. Oh, well, this is lovely. Oh, hold on, is that... Oh yeah, the Quantum Moon showed up, I think. Yeah, what's up, dude? Quantum Moon's visiting, watching me finish the game. Alright, guys, who's ready? Not me. Okay, that wasn't, Hmm. Oh, I see. Because this is gravity now. Gotta, you know, walk along it and then jump down into my inevitable death. Geronimo. Oh, this just ain't healthy. This is not healthy. What the heck? Ain't no way. Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar. What the heck have you done to me? Why'd you do this? What did I do wrong? Oh, there's no gravity crystal here. Well, that usually leads out to, like, the, quantum crystal sample that we brought home. That is not, in fact, there right now. Curious. Strange, even. Now, I don't remember this one being here. Look at everything carefully. Okay, okay. Fine, fine. Oh. There's the moon landing. Fairly normal. Feldspar, Gaussen, Hornfels, Esker, and Slate. Yeah, that looks normal. Friend here. Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Harthian was able to wait, what? Huh? Hold on a second. Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gaussen, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Who wrote this? Is that a dead Harthian? Oh no, that's a dead Nomai. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Yeah, that wasn't great. That was really unlucky that they just kind of got vibe checked. Like, without any sort of consent. Oh, look. Is that a... Yeah, that's one of the dead, Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. True, true though. I agree. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Yeah, well, that's what happens. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, but at least these useless bastards that ruin everything about everything that they touch and have no purpose in life, at least they won't get to see anything ever again. Hornfels' observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. That was pretty much normal. That was how I expected it to be. Is there like a light out there? Anything? No? Wow. I think I looked at everything. Gonna double check. Yeah, I read that. Nomai kinda got vibe checked by ghost crystals. Anglerfish are dead and good riddance for it. Supernova. Nomai technology allowed a Harthian to reach the eye of the universe. That was... What was this one say again? Explore solar system at the end of the universe. Yep. It wasn't exactly because it was the end of the universe. That just kind of happened on its own. Alright, well. Wow, look at all those stars popping. Isn't the heat death of the universe so cool, guys? Oh my god. Eat. Oh, well, that's a galaxy, I think. Why is the eye of the universe such a prick, though? What's this doing? Like, haha, your entire universe is ending, loser. Sucks to suck. Oh, eye of the universe is a prick. What? I'm sorry, he's just laughing at us. There's one explosion. Oh, another one. Eye of the universe is actually just BMing at this point. That's so rude. I'm sorry my existence isn't so incomprehensibly beyond reality that I get to live past the end of the universe. That's so mean. There was one inside of that tree. Oh, lights out. Oh, quantum crystals now. Cool. Signal scope, please help me. Oh, I can't switch its, unidentified. Is that me? Yo! What? Damn it. Tree. Oh, it's getting shorter. You know what, guys? At the end of the universe, you can only do one thing, really. Mm. Gonna get a nice crisp on this one. Mm. Gonna get the perfect end of the universe marshmallow here. Oh, delicious. Yeah, let's get another one. Gonna get nice and crispy. There we go. Mmm. Yum. Oh, lovely. It's gonna get a. It's just gonna. Oh. You know what, guys? It's the last bad one. We're gonna. Yum. It only slightly tastes. It only tastes slightly like charred death and destruction from all living things, you know? Maybe we can get a. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You know, maybe marshmallows aren't the thing to do today. Get my rocking chair. Esker, do you hear music? Sorry, is there? At me at that banjo, damn it. Thank you. Tear it down now. Oh, what the heck? Hey, Rebek. It's not quite time yet. Pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need you, no, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. Are you guys, like, actually here? Aren't you forgetting someone? Well, yeah, no, technically. No, 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 no. You can't do this to me. I don't appreciate that one. I I've put too much work to be jump scared and like terrified away by goddamned anglerfish. Oh, they got like the proper like beats going. Hey, Feldspar. Hatchling, you found me! Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. So, like, are you guys, like, aware that we're at the end of the universe? Are you guys figments of my imagination? Who's got, like, the... Who's got the drums going? I'm sorry, am I actually meant to, like, grab them? Oh, I guess not. Okay, well, you've been hit by, you've been struck by fish. Yeah. Gotta zoom in on it. Okay, I'm going back to it then. Thank you. I should have gotten that hint from the fact that it was like a telescope going, but I'm dense. Sure, stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star is what ultimately killed us. Ah, so you guys are just figments of my imagination. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. No, not that. Cross old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Hey, Gabbro. Hey, Tom pal, so you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, go find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Mildly ominous. Is this the, yeah. Our friends. Hold on. Oh. Wow. Is this our friend, our quantum moon friend here? Hey, Solanum. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. Then I will wait until you are ready to know the answer. Can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Not yet. Okay, I'll get to play soon though, right? Shall I begin? Take your time. I don't think there's anything left to go supernova. Rebecca, should I begin? Not yet. Okay, I'll wait until you're ready. Gabbro? What do you say? Time, buddy? Ready to start the music? Not yet, no. Feldspar, what do you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Not yet, no. You got it, hatchling. When you're ready, just say the word. Marshmallow. Come on, guys. We gotta get a nice good... Toss that. We gotta get a nice good marshmallow going before we, you know, start our song of the end of the universe. You know, wouldn't be right if we don't. You know, you know what I... You know what I always say, you know, it's you can't start a good band, you can't have good music unless you got the right full stomach to, you know, enjoy every bit of it, you know. And then, you know, this is your fault, shirt, you know. It's your fault. Every time. You know what they always say. You can't do anything good if you're on an empty stomach. And you know, I don't want nobody around here to be on an empty stomach when we got a plentiful infinite bag of marshmallows here, because this is actually just a psychic fever dream, because I actually died in my first launch because, you know, my good friend, I think it was Esker who's built my ship. My good friend here, Esker, forgot to do any safety checks and killed me because the ship exploded the nanosecond I actually got inside of it and activated it. All of this, fever dream. Not real. None of it. Time to find out? Yeah. Song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it. Alright, Gabbro. Ready to start the music? Feldspar. Esker. Shirt. And Rebeck. I learned a lot by the end of everything. Past is past now, but that's, you know, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's, time for something new now. Even if it's over, I had a good time learning, but I think the rules are about to change. Esker? Wow, how long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. Feldspar? You cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. I tell you what, this has been really fun, and I got to help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? Yeah, Gabbro. Solanum. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Not yet. It's tempting to linger in this moment while every possibility still exists, but unless they are collapsed by an observer, they will never be more than possibilities. Yep, alright. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. Remember to take a sippy, guys. Big bang. Ba 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 ba. I destroyed everything. Good. Was that good or bad ending? There is one thing to wait for here. I figure that's why I wasn't skipping. I'm happy I destroyed everything. You know, in a universe where giant space anglerfish exist, honestly, that universe doesn't deserve to exist in the first place. It's the only ending aside from fucking it up on the way. Yeah, so arguably the good ending in that case. I'd say that, yeah, this is the good ending. The bad ending would be just tripping and cracking your skull open along the way. I prefer breaking causality and causing reality collapse true ending. It's the good ending because you satisfy your curiosity. It's the good ending because you said, I want to do that thing, and you did it. And we know that there's no giant space anglerfish in our universe because I haven't observed it, and therefore it both simultaneously does and does not exist. Thereby, I know it does not exist. And that's the option I choose to know exists, rather than the option to know that they do exist in the same quantum flux. Sippy. Quantum space anglerfish or Schrodinger's space anglerfish. Technically the same, if you ask me. They are one and the same because both don't exist. To be fair, they wouldn't be fish if they were in space. It would be more of convergent evolution, like how everything becomes crab. Don't you tell me that space anglerfish are is the ultimate evolution, like everything going to crab. I don't want to hear that. Who knows if they don't have other rules in space? I don't want to know their rules because they don't exist. Flatline, period, done. Goodbye. You might not like it, but it's what peak performance looks like. Get out. Get out. I don't accept this. This synopsis. This analysis of what space anglerfish would, could, or may not be. If it doesn't exist, then it isn't quantum, is it? I don't care. I'm saying it doesn't exist regardless of whether it's quantum or Schrodinger. And thereby, I never have to fear for the existence of quantum space Schrodinger anglerfish. Technically, actually, if you want to dig into it, a space anglerfish, whether or not it is technically a fish or not, has anglerfish in the anglerfish name anyways. I mean, I'd argue some fish have been thrown up into space by tornadoes or stuff before. I'm 90% certain that's possible. I did hear about so tiny backstory on this game. This started out as someone's thesis for university, and the more they worked on it, the more people joined up to build it. 14.3 billion years later. Wow. Ant people, no! We got the worst timeline. They've got ant people in that one? What the hell? Why can't we be those guys? We got the boring universe where people just have a lot of eyes. What the hell? No, that universe looked cooler. What? But yeah, no, that is really... I do recall hearing about this game being a person's thesis in university. So, yeah, that is neat to know. Alright. Abby, I know exactly what you did. Hold on, I'm tabbing out. I received a gift. Echoes of the Eye, yep. Happy early birthday. Enjoy the DLC. Thank you, Abby. But I will not be playing that on this stream because that would be a whole thing to get into for its own stream. We have successfully finished the base game. And now, thanks to a generous donation from Abby, thank you again. That'll be a next Tuesday thing. It gives me more time to look around and shop around to see what else I'd like to stream for a Tuesday, I guess. Even though at the start of this I mentioned not planning, at least, to do the DLC because I wanted to keep it Outer Wilds as its own thing. Oh, but I guess we'll do that next time. I might only do one stream of it, not necessarily finishing it to completion on stream. Will depend on how I feel. Might do 1, 2, maybe to completion. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, but that does leave us at the end of this lovely story, this journey, this experience. Beautiful game. I definitely see why people say it's a game that you can only really experience once. And I'm glad that I was able to not spoiler myself on anything about the game. Only thing I really knew about prior was that there is a bit of a Groundhog Day thing to it. That's the only thing I knew from this before starting this. Didn't know anything else throughout the playthrough. That was all, you know, figuring it out, first time experiences and whatnot. But yeah, beautiful game. Very much enjoyed that. Glad to have finally made the time to do it. So yeah. Thursday will be a game called Haste. Let me double check. I don't. It is just Haste. Uh, Game from Landfall, I believe is the dev. Yeah, Landfall. The game keeps on pausing and resuming repeatedly because I'm tabbing out to check things. But yeah, no. Yeah, the new Landfall game. I'm going to be doing that on Thursday. And then next week will be the DLC for Outer Wilds. Anything else? If I do an extra stream, I don't think I'm going to be doing an extra stream anytime directly soon, so it will just still be the Tuesday, Thursday streams for a little bit at least. But yeah, no, thank you guys for joining and watching me fumble about. We successfully was able to do the finale without, dying. The worst part of that last stretch is definitely going the part about where you have to go past those damnable anglerfish. Genuinely stress-inducing because whether or not I don't make any noise, I'm paranoid about the idea that I might just misclick a button or do something wrong that makes them go, and that's the end of your game. And that's it. Goodbye. Good day. You don't get to survive this. Nom. But thankfully we avoided that. But yes, it's been a lovely time, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your days, nights, evenings, whatever have you. And yeah, we'll see you all around Thursday for Haste. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.